2020 began with the economy surging and low unemployment levels. Then the pandemic came. Diane King-Hall takes us through the top business stories of the year.
2020 began with unemployment near a 50-year low. The pandemic obliterated 22 million jobs, and Americans lined up at food banks from coast to coast.
These are levels that we have not seen since the Great Depression.
By December, the nation had regained about half the lost jobs, but millions of Americans remain unemployed. The government provided a temporary increase in unemployment benefits and the Paycheck Protection Program to help small businesses. And the Federal Reserve jumped into action, cutting interest rates to near zero and pumping trillions of dollars into the economy. Office buildings were abandoned as staffers started working from home using Zoom as their lifeline. The video chat service says in April alone, more than 300 million people a day were using the platform. As shutdowns dragged on, more than 110,000 restaurants closed their doors. The National Restaurant Association says that's 1 out of 6 possibly gone for good.
He took the keys back, and I walked away from a bar that had opened for 20 years.
Retailers Neiman Marcus, J. Crew, and JCPenney were among the big names filing for bankruptcy. With Americans using less cash, the nation faced a shortage of coins. There were also shortages of toilet paper and sanitizers. And as millions of Americans canceled travel plans, the airline industry lost tens of billions of dollars. Boeing 737 MAX returned to the skies after 2 deadly crashes left it grounded in March of 2019. TikTok became one of the nation's most popular apps, and President Trump demanded it cut ties with its Chinese parent company.
It'll either be closed up or they'll sell it.
President-elect Joe Biden nominated Janet Yellen for Treasury Secretary, and she promised to act with urgency in addressing the fallout from the pandemic.
It's an American tragedy.
All right, thank you.
The stock market stumbled over COVID-19 but recovered its losses, with the Dow hitting 30,000 for the first time in November. Tesla stock skyrocketed its meteoric rise, putting it on course for inclusion in the S&P 500. And technology stocks were riding high as Americans used the internet for everything from shopping to movies. And that's the year in business. Diane King-Hall, CBS News, New York.